Hey guys, and welcome back. Come join us as we spend a lovely half week here at Ohau C. It was a great place just to unwind, as a lot of us and our friends had had COVID and were feeling the effects. It gave us a chance to just rest and unwind in these beautiful autumn colours. Now Ohau C has a boat ramp and it's on the shores of Lake Benmore. Now the camp does have a dump station and it does supply water, but you must boil the water. The cost of staying here is $30 a night for 2 adults and 2 kids, and each additional child's $10. Now this trip was also just as much about resting as it was introducing our 2 boxer puppies to the caravanning lifestyle. And we got them out on the kayaks and tried to give them lots of water confidence. Now here we are at the Omarama clay cliffs. It's our first time here. We've driven past it plenty of times. And it's a great place to stop and spend about an hour to 2 hours roaming around, just taking in the majesty of them. And we had a lovely day, a bit windy, and there's a bit of dust kicking up, but once we got into the pinnacles, it was absolutely beautiful in there. So the Ohau C campsite's about a 25-minute drive to Twizel, so we were here for a bit of a top-up and a pie. And on our way back to camp, we stopped and checked out this lovely spot, which is called Old Iron Bridge. Now this bridge was over a river, but it's more of a lagoon now, as it's been cut off ever since they've done the hydro scheme in the area. Now there were 123 steps here, and a good way to wear out these 2 little ones. So we got back to camp, and it's really awesome when you can bump into a guy like this. This is Darren, and he was more than happy to share with Jacob all he knew about fishing. While the rest of them were out playing with the dogs, Jacob pursued his fish, and later you'll see some hard work paying off. And there was a third puppy with us, Taffy, and this is him demonstrating his swimming prowess. We went for a bit of a drive down the valley and got in a bit of 4-wheel driving, which pleases most of the family. And it's just a good way to explore the valley and see where the gravel roads take you. Now here's Jacob's fish. He'd been at it all day, and you can see it's dusk at the moment, and we're nearly ready to give up. And he lands himself a beauty. Well done, buddy.
How good's that? Woo!
Now back at one of our favourites, Lake Pukaki, and we do it simply because of the views. We just had fantastic weather. If you ever need a place where it's close, so it's close to Twizel, but you feel so far away, this is it. So we did Kettle Hole Track, which is just off the main road out the front of Lake Pukaki. It's got fantastic views. And my understanding is a kettle hole is when a glacier has come down this valley and a massive chunk of ice has settled here in this hole. And at the bottom of it there's a little pond, but I'd imagine there's a spring attached to that. So I wanted to get the little ones out on their bikes, and this bike ride was certainly catered for the youngest of our group. We've got lots of great friends who we caravan with, and a lot of their kids are also into biking. And a bike ride along the foreshore of Lake Pukaki on this section of the Alps to Ocean Trail, which is pretty easy going for the little ones, and it's quite spectacular also. We started getting a few cold nights and the puppies might have got away with a little bit more than they should have. And our final day at Pukaki, just more of the same, before moving on after a beautiful rainbow on the day we left. And our last stopover was Woodbury Domain. It's near Geraldine and also close to Hill Forest. Kids love it because it's got the sports fields, a playground and the flying fox. And this was the end of our holiday. But not the end like a cemetery. Just the end of another adventure. Hey, thank you very much for watching, guys.